Welcome back, legends. I hope you're all fantastic. On today's video, we've got the Distortion 2 from PastFx. This is their take on the MXR Distortion 2. Not the Distortion Plus. The Distortion 2 was a different pedal, had a bigger box, had some extra controls, and overall a different sound. Most people probably know about that pedal because of its association with Billy Corgan on Siamese Dream. Billy put up a post a little while ago saying, hey, here's the pedal that I use for all the leads on that album. The PastFx version, like everything they do, uses that as a starting point and adds a bunch of extra features and options. It is in a much smaller box. It still operates at 18 volts. You've got output, filter, resonance, and drive like the original pedal, but you've got a three-way resonance switch over here, so you can select 3 different frequencies on there. You've got a Q control and a symmetric or asymmetric clipping switch over here. So I'm going to start off on my DGT into the low input on my Marshall 2959 for a bit of crunch. This really works great into an already crunchy amp, in my opinion. So we'll start with the drive quite low. We'll have a listen to what the filter and resonance do, and we'll just have some fun. pretty wild. The filter control is super powerful. You can hear that you can really make it sound dark by taking it kind of below noon on there. And then the resonance control, I feel like you only need a little bit of it on there, but you can hear how it can transform kind of stock crunchy Marshall sound into something completely different. You almost turn it into a different sounding instrument on there. So I quite like the stock 55 Hertz resonance mode on there, but basically drive around noon, output up all the way, and then taking the filter down just to that sweet spot on there, again, takes you from crunch to like something that's really different. Like you're pushing the amp, it's not a fuzz on here. I feel like this would stack really well with other drives. I'll give you another example of that where we go from just the guitar and amp to kicking this in and getting that sort of like violin style sound out of it. That's absolutely awesome. That's so much fun on there, and I kind of don't mind that my playing's super sloppy with that, or that the cat has just jumped in front of the camera while we're talking this, because we're all here secretly for some fuzzy cat butt. Like I was saying on there, it's a vibe, and if you combine that with, say, like an op-amp Big Muff, there's your ultimate Smashing Pumpkins tone on there, or you can go beyond it and use it as a way to totally change up your core tone. What I've done now is I have used more gain on the amp. I've gone into the high input. My Marshall 2959 is modded by Jason at Headfirst, so it's quite a bit of gain happening on there. I'm going to use this basically just to kick it over the edge on there. So I'll go to drop D, and we'll hear how it takes a pretty cool hard rock sound and makes it even cooler. weird thing to say about a distortion pedal, but you can get some kind of transparent tones out of this, where it's basically enhancing what the amp is already providing you, or you can really use it to kind of mutilate your core guitar tone on there. Definitely gives me some of that Soundgarden vibe on there with higher gain from the amp in drop D. If you were using lower gain and maybe you had some single coils on there, or you're just a Corgan fan in general, I think this one's probably already on your radar because it's just a cool circuit to reissue. It's not a stock choice. Again, it's not just a tube screamer or an op-amp big muff. All those kind of bases are already covered. I love that PastFx go out of their way to try and not just clone classic circuits or maybe underrated circuits out there, but to actually improve on them in terms of features, specs, and usability, and, you know, make some of these unheralded designs more available for the average guitar player. I'll put a link to their website in the video description. Thank you so much to Verley for getting this pedal out to me. Verley's been an amazing supporter of my channel over the years, just like all of you. So if you're a subscriber, a long-time commenter, or you've signed up to my Patreon or bought some of the music that I make with my band Ragdoll, I thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the filthy tones in today's video, and I hope you have a great day. Take it easy.